There is a risk while driving the most difficult off-road tracks in Georgia. But the reward is getting to the most beautiful parts in the Pearl of the Caucasus. Join us on an adventure along high mountain peaks and remote steppe landscapes. This is Louis and the Rover, destination Georgia. This is us. We got married, stopped working, and drove through Greece, Turkey, and Armenia, and now...
Welcome to Georgia! Lekker Louis! Woo! New country!
We came from Armenia, drove an off-road route, and went to the steppes in the east. We discovered all of the Caucasus, and then we crossed into Russia. First things first, resupply in Tbilisi. Then we drove to our upcoming big challenge. Luckily, this challenge we didn't have to face all by ourselves. Meet Team F1.4 DG. This is Paul, the mechanic. Here is Lidi, cook and negotiator. This nice fisherman gave us fish in exchange for some beer. Patrick told him it's already 8 o'clock, so he could start with his beer. This is me taking care of Louis. And of course Patrick. He's just here for the vibes.
So we're doing an off-road track, and it's one of the most difficult in Georgia. And in the book of Fuel and Travel that we use, it's rated as level 5 because of the muds and the rocks. So yeah, we'll see how far we come. There's still a lot of snow, but we're ready for some adventure, right?
Yes. 2 old defenders, ready to take on the biggest challenge till date. It started with some climbing and maneuvering around rocks.
Go, go, go! Flame it, flame it! Ga maar, ga!
Good job, Orla!
Louis was doing his own thing. We ran into the first big obstacle, but it was already getting late, so we decided to take this on tomorrow morning. We set up camp, Chef Lidi went straight to work, and I kept Louis under control with a nice bone. The next morning, the inclined wall of ice was waiting for us. This was not so easy. Paul tried it multiple times. No success. Now it was Patrick's turn. Same problem. But then Paul said, don't give any gas, just keep it rolling. Yes, this works.
Well, that was fun. We expected it to be much more, much more difficult. But you know, the vehicles can do so much more than we think. That's the thing. Huh? Yes.
For the next part of the track, there is no road or marks. You have to find a route between the rock-covered fields. Again, a big sheet of ice and snow. But now we know what to do, right? You can even do it while flying your drone. Maybe not.
What happened?
I don't know, the ice broke. I don't know.
The ice broke and the Defender was fully in. We tried to pull him out with the winch, but now the back of the car also went fully in. Liddy tried to pet the tires for some extra motivation.
Louis, come here, Louis, come here.
After 2 hours of digging and winching, slowly the car started moving. Hard work, but great memories. Next level team building.
Cheers.
We continued, and then we encountered an even harder obstacle. We lowered our tire pressure to 1.2 bar. Meet the boulder fields. We had to cross 2 sections of rocks and boulders, slowly and fully trusting the spotter. Trying not to damage the differential of the vehicle.
You can straight and then a little bit right. No, this. On me. Ouais, c'est bon. Straight, straight. Here. Double pass here. Go back. Back. There is a big one. Back a little.
Yes, the little 90 did the first section without any damage.
Oh yeah, baby. Right, right. A little bit back, a little bit back.
Now the big 130.
Now straight. Straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also without any damage. Let's take on the harder part. Section number 2.
Oh, wait, wait, back.
The bigger turning circle forced him to sometimes go back and do it again. If we damage the floor of the car, we have big problems. Nobody to come and help us here, and towing is not an option. Look at this.
Et voilà. Nice play.
Again, a snowy obstacle.
We will take this on for tomorrow. We'll find a place to sleep, camp, have a rest, and most importantly, it's now really soft because of the heat. And hopefully tomorrow morning, in the early morning, it's a little bit harder and we can make it. So yeah, nice day.
Oh yeah. Put it there and then maybe you can give this up.
Better than yes.
Okay, boys, what's the plan?
Well, I think I have to go first because we don't have snow chains. So if he makes it up and we don't, we're stuck here for life. It's not really fun. So I'm going to try to drive up, and if I cannot continue, we use the max tracks. And he puts on snow chains, right?
And I follow you. I think.
Yeah, maybe the last part we can win. Almost got it, almost.
Plan B?
Plan B.
What's plan B?
Snow chains.
Attends, non, faut pas qu'on roule dessus. Hein.
That's game over.
Hard ride, still hard ride.
And we had to do all the difficult parts again.
Okay, expedition leader Paul, what happened? What is the status?
We went all the way here, went through mud, crossed rivers, level 5 rocks, and then this is what we did, 2 level 5, and now, currently in middle of June, here a lot of snow, so we couldn't see the tracks. Well, that's what we failed this morning, and now we came back.
But you still had fun?
We had a lot of fun. You know, when you have good people around you, it's always fun.
Cool. And you, Orla?
Yes.
Okay.
We drove all the way to the east. A 4-day adventure in a very special national park.
Official border permit.
Nice.
We're allowed to go. Ah. So because it's so close to the border with Azerbaijan, you need a permit from the border police. It's quite a hassle, but it's really hot. Let's go.
Let's go.
Fuel up. And then we have to go.
A place where only a few years ago leopards and hyenas roamed freely, but they were all scared away by this scary Labrador. Here you see the park. It runs along the border of Azerbaijan. We drove through the rugged and colorful canyons, but the heat made it hard to fully enjoy it. We stopped early this day and got rewarded with intense thunderstorms. The tough Labrador was not impressed. But hey, you're in the steppes. Doesn't this look like Africa?
Alright, it's 7:30. We're already on the road again. Thought we had to leave early to avoid the heat a little bit. But Last night was the worst night, huh?
Oh, it was the worst ever.
Really fucked up. A lot of thunderstorms, we're really close. So we had to get in and out of our tent all the time. I think we had 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Again we stopped early to survive the heat and enjoy solitude. Day number 3. The track led us through a dry riverbed. And over the steps again. We kept the same rhythm, stop early and wait for the heat to pass. At the end of the day, while the sun slowly moved to the horizon, we could finally enjoy.
Okay, so we were making a nice time lapse and chilling in the tent, and then 2 soldiers came up and they said we're not allowed to camp here. So I now drive to them and need to find another spot. Relaxing evening. Okay, a new spot. I think the guards told us we can sleep here. And hope we can have a good night's sleep this time. After thunderstorms, mosquitoes and wind, we're in some desperate need for some good sleep, huh? Mm-hmm.
We drove the last part of the long track. Even with the heat, this was one of our favorite places so far. We never expected this kind of landscape in Georgia. The next day, preparing for the high mountains. Ah, these temperatures. Louis felt the same and released all his built-up energy. It was a long time ago since we did some hiking, but after all these days of sitting and driving, we needed some exercise. We walked to Ushba waterfall, transporting all the water from the glacier. And we had a healthy snack. The advantage of having a 4x4, you can drive to places so remote nobody will ever go there. Well, almost nobody. Okay, more people do this. And suddenly we have a party at 2700 meters altitude. It's a special thing when it happens, when strangers become friends, and even more so when it happens while traveling. It's not only the fun moments, but also overcoming challenges together, sharing feelings and emotions that no one else will understand, and which we'll remember for the rest of our lives. We chilled the rest of the day. And prepared for a relaxing evening. Our expedition continued along villages with defense towers built between the 9th and 12th centuries. Our goal was Chakra Glacier, but again, getting to the most beautiful and remote places is never easy. We had to clear the steep road from some small landslides.
Fucking easy, man.
There it is, the glacier, and we had quite the view.
You made it yourself?
Can't cut.
Lily?
And then they remove the...
Out of wine, this is a cha-cha.
Oh my god.
Oh shit,
It's
okay,
gone.
here we go, G.
Oh, it's not that bad.
See you on the tracks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
One thing about traveling full-time, you experience so much, it's sometimes hard to process. So we needed a few days of not doing extreme things. We went to the most beautiful bivouac ever. Patrick set up camp and used all the right tools.
Even lekker een botje eten zo.
And time slowly passed by. But we didn't get too comfortable just yet, because Europe's dead road was waiting for us. Abano Pass, Europe's most dangerous road. It brings you to the remote area of Tusheti, a steep and small road all the way to 3,000 meters altitude. Nowadays, it's not only the quality of the road that makes it dangerous, it's livestock and upcoming traffic. You have to pass them slowly, or they will get scared and there is a chance they will fall off the mountain. And here we are, in a place completely cut off for half of the year. Behind these mountains is the next country we will cross, Russia. But before we go there, we first help a local with car problems. We always try to help people on the road, because we never know when our time comes, driving this old Land Rover.
What's happening?
We're helping out some Georgian guys with their 4x4 and it's broken. So they roll and we pull, roll, pull. That's it. Rolling again because we don't have what's it called? Shackle.
And where's our shackle?
I lost it like 8 hours ago. Yeah.
Cleaning the car, preparing the journey, because in the next video we will cross Russia and visit Kazakhstan, something you do not want to miss. Thanks again to Socia ICT, Rapid Logistics and Visser for supporting our journey.